Welcome back in, builders and survivors. We're here with Larry. We are doing all right today. Could be better. We don't have a place to sleep tonight, although it is still very early in the morning. We've kind of come upon a nice little spot here where we have a building that we could possibly sleep in that has the ability to have fire, although a fire in here will put light out these windows. That would be terrifying. Let's just put it that way. We have also a way to dispense water, although currently we don't have a way to boil it. So that would be a little bit of an issue. Moving on to a small boulder. Oh, right. So I think we're going to continue to try to pick away at this side of town. We have kind of a nice, safe-ish way to do that. And if things go sour, we have the bike that we can hop on and make a break for it. Last time around, we found a couple vehicles, but nothing else that was really usable. More of parts things. We saw an interesting, very high density housing area. I was wondering what the heck this place was, but I realized that they have an admin building and a big parking lot. I bet you everyone works for this industrial, whatever this. Oh, I guess it was a steel mill. I guess everyone probably worked at the steel mill, and that was like the admin building for it. So that's kind of cool. I love how cities generate in this game. So our plan is we are going to head over here again. We are still lacking a bag. We don't really have any way to hold things. In addition, we don't have a shirt at the moment. I realized when I check my encumbrance here, we have football armor, a utility vest, and the ring holster. So we got all these straps on his big burly chest, and then some football armor, but we're not wearing a shirt. We had to take off the flannel shirt because it was on the same outer layer as the football armor. The football armor is giving me a lot of encumbrance. I would prefer to be at about 10, and I think we're at 18 total. So that does make me a little bit sketch, but it is what it is. So we would like to find a t-shirt, basically, or, I mean, there's plenty of other things I would like more than that. A leather jacket, for example. All right, now, both of these were locked. All right, I don't have a crowbar, so I can't get in, and I don't want to make a bunch of noise to do it. All right, let's also, I believe we were pecking at the side of this house last time, and I think I decided there might not be any way in other than that street. All right, let's, okay, door bashed. What is this? Oh, okay. I was reading that wrong. I was reading this as wall. I see. Okay, we have a door, which is open. Okay, we have all of our stamina at the moment. Yeah, I think we drew that zombie out from right here. And we're gonna do kind of the same thing as last time. I'm gonna, last safe mode on. Do you see me? You don't see me. That window's open. I'd like for him just to come inside. Yeah. I would like to engage this way. Hey, buddy, come here. Come here. Yep, I just want you to walk inside. Now, what do we have here? Is this carpet? Green carpet. House, that's a wall. Okay, so there's a pillar here. I'm just looking for a spot that I can fight him. Let's grab that and shove that. Apparently, we have a multi, yes, I see the zombie. Multi partition couch here. Words. Okay, yes, I see the zombie. I got you, game. There's nothing to pick up. I know. Grab the sofa. Just do it. There we go. All right. Now that's okay. That's a separate one. Are you seeing me? No. Okay, good. All right, this guy. Come here, buddy. Okay, from your west, you hear a whack. All right, there's somebody else outside, probably. And they're gonna break that window. All right, is what it is. We are gonna move, and move, and move, and move. Cheeky bugger. One tile to the east and one other. Yes. All right, what are you? Zombie child. Okay. Deal. All right, Stop being a naughty zombie child and be a good zombie child. I think he walked into that darker area. Spotted zombie. Okay, we don't... Yeah, I think he walked in that darker area. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here. Come here. That's not getting on the... How many times have you wanted to get on a soda? On a sofa, and you weren't allowed to jump on it. And when you get your opportunity, you just refuse to do so. Alright, we're gonna squishy squish and squishy squish. You know what? By right of combat, that gum is mine. We had to take out a zombie child, so our mood is really far down. So, I'm gonna grab that, bring that back up there. Okay. Again, I'm not super interested in actually fighting these guys. I would much rather not. I'm gonna just close that and close that. And then here, peek. All right, what do we got going on here? Okay, damage slightly. Corpse of a berserk cop. Leather gloves, ammo pouch, a holster with a Glock in it. I mean, it probably only has a shot or two. Oh, but look at that, a riot suit. Ah. I would love to get out there and nab that. Oh, I can't use that. We're gonna remember, that might be a nighttime sneaking grab. We might try to do that. A knit scarf and a winter coat. Not what I'm looking for at the moment. We gotta be careful about windows that face that street. Door's locked. Okay, we might have to come in from that other side. A pea coat. And a staircase down. We can't get into this bathroom. Man, okay, well, we have no access to the clothing in this building at the moment. How do we get to that? Oh, I see, this door that's broken. All right, do I have a flashlight on me? Leather, hard hat. Okay, I don't have a flashlight attached to my helmet. All right, let's take a peek. Oh, this is gonna be spicy. Yup, it's gonna be spicy. All right, come on up. Oh, you don't want to come up. You're just gonna ambush me when I come down the stairs. All right. One to the southeast. I'm gonna move slightly. Oh, I have like no way to see. Okay, we swept the zombie for 41. And they're struggling to stand, so they spent their entire action standing back up, and we whiffed. We faked a strike. Remember, we have the feint. Okay. Grab. Caffeinated chewing gum, an MP3 player, a switchblade, a 10-gallon hat. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so like, just like in real life, if you're at like light transition zones, it makes it really hard to see. So stepping away from the light actually made my eyes adjust and I can actually see better. Man, what I wouldn't give for our first bear mutation to be night vision. What do we got? XLR cables. I think we're gonna find micro, yeah, they're gonna have like a little music studio down here. A laptop that's empty, headphones, a mixer. All right, well, unfortunately, none of that's super useful. A saxophone. Having a musical instrument is actually kind of sweet. It's a good morale source later on. You can play it while you read. Don't ask me how. Violin's kind of cool. Very, very classic. Oh, you son of a gun. I gotta get used to that. They do the zombie trap a little bit more. A tough zombie, he's downed, and he's at half HP. All right, yes. Let's see if we can get him to come play over here. Was he a dumb zombie? Where'd you go, buddy? Oh, he lured me in. He lured me in. That was not it. Let's see, you sweep the zombie. You clobber the zombie for 40 damage. He grabs me. You try to break the grab, but fail twice. You're staggered off balance. Bites your left arm. Okay, good. If any of the labeled body parts, like left arm or head, if they turn colors, red for bleeding, is it like turquoise for needing to clean it, something like that, and then like blue for major infection, that's bad time bears. So we do not want to see bites. Zombies generally only bite when they have you grabbed, hence why you don't like being grabbed. Bites my left arm. You try to break through the zombie's grab on your torso, but fail. He hits me in the torso. You smash the top zombie for 38 damage. Alright, that was not stellar. I'm gonna be honest, that was not stellar. Has some caffeinated gum. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was coming off that other corpse. You jerk. Alright, come on. Come on, bag. We gotta be extra careful. We definitely know that there were people that were here holding out. Okay, yeah. What do we got? Rubber gloves. Can be good if you're working with chemicals or electricity. Some insecticide, I mean, has its place, I suppose. What? A mountain bike. I don't know how I would get this out of the... Well, we might be able to drag that up a staircase. I don't know, on a bike. Maybe. Has a ruined wheel, though, so not going to be helpful. So some files. A screwdriver set. Yes. Okay, hang on. Let me finish clearing this so I can put my axe in my holster. Then I'll start looking through it, because we're going to have to carry stuff in our freaking hands again. Alright, did I see... we're going to back out of here. Did we get to a bedroom here? We didn't. Okay, I gotta find something. I'm looking for, like, something I could make a bag out of or something. Man, there's just nothing here. Spotted 2 zombies. Okay, that street is pretty active, just of note. Alright, it is what it is. There's literally nothing here I can make into a bag or anything. What do we got? Cream soda. I'm already turgid, so I don't want any more. Some solder, I will grab that. Alright, those were rubber gloves. Okay, so grab... I want that screwdriver set. I want that. Work gloves. We have those on already, right? Work gloves. Yes, we do. I wouldn't mind grabbing an extra pair, but not at the moment. Sodium carbonate. So I'm going to assume like cleaning supplies. Salt water. A slingshot. A backpack. Okay, a backpack. Thank goodness. A coming-of-age novel, a fox plushie, 2 lunch boxes, a pencil case. Okay, so this is like... tasting India. Thermometer. Thermometer's a nice pick at some point, but not right now. Alright, wear the backpack. Dump here. Okay, give me... I don't want this style. Give me categories. There we go. Okay, coming of age novel, we don't need it. A fox plushie is adorable, but I don't need it. 2 empty lunch boxes. Pencil case, plastic fork. Don't need the war novels. Okay, dump all that out. Perfect. Okay, and then we're gonna go to our backpack right away. And I'd like to... First, I did this off camera, but I favorited a lot of my gear. That's the asterisks. When I do a dump all, then those things won't get dropped. And then I also want to do pocket settings. And I'd like to make you... Set priority 1. That should mean that they generally stick things in the backpack and not other places. I'd like to insert screwdriver set. What else? The solder, the super glue. I really kind of want that thermometer, but I just cannot justify that. Not right now. Oh, so worth it rummaging through this place. Okay, grab a battery that's almost empty. A lighter. We have a lighter already. Now, I think I'm going to grab a couple newspaper pages. I think I need tinder in this version and a second backpack. Let's grab that backpack. I want to wield that and drop lunchbox and pencil case. All right, I'm going to hold this in my hands. Oh, and there's a blanket. I'm pretty sure I could take a blanket and maybe be able to make like a makeshift sling. A sling as in like over your shoulder bag. Hole puncher, USB, no. Chemistry textbook, that's probably worth lugging around. Okay. Okay, I'm very, very, very happy. So I have that extra bag in my hand. I may have to drop that if we get into trouble, but I'd like to take that back. God, I'd like to get in there. Those damaged doors, man, are just killing me. You hear a whump. Oh, okay, we got spotted by somebody. Okay. I will fight you, but why don't we fight over here? Drop the backpack. Activate. By the way, there also is a time difference between getting something out of a container and just like grabbing something that's attached. So there's definitely having that actual holster is really, really, really nice. It doesn't have anything I want. I want to wield you. Store and ring holster. Smash. Ignore. Okay, it's getting spicy. It might be time to go here. Let's do a little more grabbing and then GT. Restaurant advertising brochure. Can I activate? Read. Okay, not terrible. Not terrible. And holy moly. I mean, I know with some settings this wouldn't be the case, but this is like a mega city looking thing. Why did you give me that many roads? Interesting. But you can see where the roads are here. Peterborough is humongous. What I just did is I activated a map, which should have told me, yeah, restaurants, pizza parlor, fast food restaurant, pizza parlor. They love pizza in Peterborough. Diner. All right. And if nothing else, I at least have an idea that I'm probably not going to want to try to drive my motorcycle through there unless we are absolutely desperate. If I have to, we should come in on that east. Oh, no, that doesn't connect. Oh, that is a spooky. This empty field, though, probably could come down here and connect. There's the freeway. I bet you that freeway continues directly west based on where we're missing lines here. Yeah, so that seems to be an east-west freeway. Oh, there's a bridge. Okay, so there's a river down there. Okay. I mean, that was a pretty nice little grab. What else we got? All right, some sugary cereal, coffee powder. I mean, if I had a place I was staying so I could store that stuff, getting some just ingredients to allow me to actually cook some real food would be super nice. We're not in a state where we can do that at the moment. Okay, duct tape, yes. Battery, yes. I think we have a hammer already. Long strings I'll take. Super glue I'll take. I'm not sure. Do we have an X-Acto knife? This is a problem with recording over multiple days. Yeah, we're also, it's getting real spicy here. So awesome monthly. I'll take it. Also, there's a shirt there. What is that? A jean, a vest, and a laundry basket. Nope. Okay, none of that. Steak knife, not really at the moment. More newspaper pages. Okay, I don't need any of that. All right, I think it might be time for us to exit stage right. Well, I'm gonna be a little greedy here. Cast iron pot and a kettle. Butter knife, chopsticks, glass bowl. Okay, I don't need any of that. Shoot, do I have a pot on the bike? Oh, I should have read what we had in the bike before we came over here. Can I grab that? I can. Detergent. Nope. Cast iron, copper, steel. Okay, nope. All right, I think it's time to back away from this area. It's getting too noisy. Whether they saw me, oversized crow. Whether they saw me or not, the longer we linger, the more our smell will build up. And, I mean, we're gonna make some incidental noise while moving around. I don't like that crow. Fast, dodgy things are gonna be our absolute bane. Okay, let's see. This is what I have in the bike. Okay, we have some citrus drink, we have a carving knife, our flannel shirt, we have string, potato, super glue, the wrench, that's right, we risked our life for that wrench. Cardboard rolls, flashlights, historic warfare of the Bronze Age, jumper cable, right. Okay, I did not have a pot, so I'm pretty happy about that. Okay, so I would like to drop here. All right, now I gotta remember, I want to do the multi-drop. To drop X items, type the number. That's not the button I want. All right, obviously I don't remember what that is. Fine. All right, so duct tape, cast iron pot. Most of this, if not everything, is getting stuck in there. Okay, I don't need that on me. Okay, so the screwdriver set gives fine screwdriving, so like those little like tiny screwdrivers. That's a nice pickup there. We also did not have a hammer. I don't know if I want to go back for that. That's a little spicy. Okay, done. Craft. Now, if I look, blindfold, fish bait. We don't have tinder, huh? I do. I can't rip up a newspaper? Paper wrappers. What if... Where's that newspaper? If I butcher that? We'll give 2 paper, yes. Dispose of your wielded backpack. Stored in my inventory. Did that change anything? No. Okay, well, that's fine. Alright, so I'm holding a backpack. I don't know if I want to be carrying this around. That's kind of dangerous. Let's put that away. That way I can have my axe out. Alright, I do think I'm going to go back for that hammer. I think I'm willing to chance that. I'm kind of looking so that, like, when we get somewhere tonight, I'll have some crafting I can hopefully do. That zombie did see me. Okay, come here, buddy. Come here. Don't you be banging on those walls. Your problem's with me, not the house. All right. I'm just making my plan here. Yep. We'll find him at the long grass to start with. Careful, careful. He's bleeding pretty good. Bad bleeding. Got him. Has a flyer. Don't care. Smash. Oh, no. Smash. Not save and quit. Okay. Done and done. Let's get back in here. All right. Just for the hammer. Just for the hammer. Inventory. Hammer. Done. All right. Let's get out of here. That was way too noisy for my taste. Okay. We're not done though. If this side's getting noisy, maybe we can get a skate park. Ugh. All right, let's see what that... Well, there's that crow there kind of pinning me in. All right, let's just see what happens if we can kind of edge around the side over here. I'm relatively happy with what's going on, although none of this area here is an area I particularly would be excited to sleep in. So this has not solved that problem yet. Okay, that skate park. I highly doubt there's anything I'm gonna want. A skateboard. Our character doesn't know how to skate. Rollerblades. I mean, rollerblades would be sick in the right character. I don't think that Larry is that character. Okay, this is actually not looking so bad. I think they kind of drew north. Let's see if we can get to that riot gear. Awesome. All right, where are you guys? All right, maybe it was just one really noisy zombie. Okay, so we have the holster. Now, am I wearing that holster? Or am I thinking the other? Oh no, I might be thinking other Larry. That's the danger here. All right, you know what? I will put that holster on. We have a Glock with 1 shot left. Okay, and then grab that riot suit is what I want. I want that pretty bad. Okay, activate. Ring holster, put it away. Grab. Riot suit. Wield it. You're wielding your riot suit. Alright. I just want to take this to the bike. It's in too bad a shape to really be usable at the moment. It would break like instantly. But let's look at it here. Riot suit. A full suit of black plastic body armor plates used by riot police. Cleverly placed Velcro straps secure each piece, resulting in slightly less encumbrance than its constituent parts. Molly webbing is attached to the torso, and the word police is emblazoned on the front. This thing would be amazing. Covers arms, feet, legs, torso. Good-ish coverage. 49 on the arms would be really nice. Really nice. 14 on the torso. It's less encumbrance than my football armor. That would be so good. All right, but how do I repair you? That item does not conduct electricity. It's outerwear. Molly compatible pouches can be attached. Okay, I don't want to wield it like a weapon. Materials. Plastic padding, thermoplastic resin. Why am I not seeing repair here? I guess this would be mend. Doesn't have any faults. No, that's not right. That's not the right command. Reassign auto crafting recipe. That's not helpful. Okay, let's activate our sewing kit. Repair. Okay, not the right tool. All right, whatever it is that repairs this, I obviously don't have it. let's go ahead and put that in there. Put it in the motorcycles box. I'm very, very happy about that. That is going to be amazing. It needs a repair, so that's going to be difficult. I may have to look up between episodes and see what we need to repair that. All right, I think we're going to go see about that gentleman or whoever was making that noise. Because I'd like to stay on this right side of town. Okay, also, I never did get into here. Let's go ahead and smash that glass. I want to see what we got in here. Bikini bottoms. A long shirt, poor fit. A t-shirt in bad shape. Okay, it's locked from both sides. That's interesting. Panty socks, tank top. All right, well, the tank top is better than nothing. Now, that shouldn't cause me any problems. Nope. Nope. No overlapping issues here. That's not what I want, though. I kind of want like a long sleeve shirt to give my arms some protection. Okay, none of that's good. Book of poetry. A speeding ticket. All right, well, it's the apocalypse now. They can't stop me. Steel-toed sneakers, but it's a bad fit, and a union suit, also a bad fit. All right. What are you? A rubber hose. Actually, now we have jumper cables and we have a hose. So we could jumpstart a vehicle that has a dead battery but otherwise would work. And we can transfer liquid. What is my torso armor right now? Or my torso encumbrance? About 20? Where's my total? I'm having a moment here. We're at about 18 to 20. Okay, there we are. Encumbrance and warmth. Torso is 21. If I drop the backpack, we go down to 18. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I wish we could be down around 10 if I got shoes. All right, now we heard somebody just smashing away here. Hey, kid. It was probably you. All right, well, hey, we've recuperated from being sad about the last one. I don't feel like getting eaten by you today. Now, I'm running here because if I wait twice, we get our full wind-up swing. Yeah, we're gonna have an issue here. Kids are kind of dodgy. I'm gonna step a few away. We're gonna drop the backpack, and I don't think we can do any more of that running. Oh, see what I mean about that encumbrance, though? It makes a big difference. Makes a big difference. Whoops. Okay, a bunch of gross stuff. I'm not really interested in that. All right, let's immediately wait. Catch our breath. Also, let's throw... Are we in pain? We are in a little bit of pain. Let's have an ibuprofen. And let's throw a bandage on that left arm. It'll help it heal a little bit. I don't want to go crazy because bandages... Zombies love to rip bandages off while you're in combat. And I mean, it hurts when you rip a bandage off. Okay, I see that this had duct-taped windows. Okay. They smashed part of the porcelain tub. That's a door they've smashed. I don't know what was in that little room. Okay, and we got lots of writing. This is a drawing of a zombie with a bullet hole in its head. This is a spray paint of an anatomically unlikely woman wearing very little. Okay, I'm gonna guess that whoever was hiding in here got turned into a zombie. Death trap. I think those two are pretty self-evident. Hello, are you the past owner? All right, let's fight here. Yeah, not so bad on the normal zombies. Electronic cigarette, MP3 player. The MP3 players again could be kind of nice. get your morale up. Right, nothing I care about there. Smash. Wait 20 seconds. I always do that wait because what I really want to do is I want to wait until you catch breath. All right, what do we got? Cloth sheets, cloth patches. I wouldn't mind grabbing some of that. A razor blade. Stereo system. They had a fire stove. World Digest. Not very interested. Boy, they really smashed this thing up. Condenser coils, evaporator coils. Okay, they smashed a refrigerator here. Pipe fittings. Pipe fittings can be pretty good for crafting a lot of things. Okay, we'll just think about that. Oh! Okay, that was an exterior door. My bad. Can opener, kitchen tongs, Lego. Mortar and pestle, again, could be really good for crafting, but I don't think we're quite at the point. At some point, my backpack is going to fill up. Or my... Okay, we're in the garage. My basket on my motorcycle and my backpack are going to fill up. So I got to be a little discerning at the moment what we're going to take. A lighter. Okay. Speaking of discerning, I think I will take a few cloth patches. Yeah, I think we're going to grab some of that. We might be able to use that to repair or reinforce something else. And I do think I'm going to take those pipe fittings. Copper wire, plastic chunk. Plastic chunk, we might be able to use that in the repair. Yeah, none of that's huge. I don't want to make the noise of smashing a refrigerator on my own. A hinge, some nails again. Nails could be good too. All right, what do we got? Cloth patches. Yeah, give me... I don't know how many of those I need. A long stick. Okay, I think that's it. All right, if I pop into my crafting, anything interesting? A nail board, spears, a wooden greatsword. I'm just thinking, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do when our axe breaks? I think the wooden greatsword is looking interesting on that front. We're using brawling, so the actual weapon doesn't matter that much. We're looking for something we can make use of our good strength on, though. Okay, armor-wise, a belly wrap, bindle. Bindle's like the hobo sack, where you have like the stick with the little like bundle tied on the end of it. Horrible in this game because you have to wield it to carry it, but I mean, sometimes that's what you got. Foot wraps, we have shoes, hand wraps, wrist warmers. Okay, nothing useful at the moment. Other items. We could make some makeshift bandages, but we have a few. We're not horrible. A digging stick. Cordage. Okay. Very so. I like this menu. This is different than I'm used to. I like the nested nature. So like this tinder should be nested. It should be fire starting or tender, and then these should be underneath it. Okay. Cloth patch. Cardboard, straw, pine boughs, rolling papers, paper wrappers, or paper. Okay, so we can make that. We just needed 5 papers. I'm just thinking if we have to start up a fire tonight. Gambeson batting. A Gambeson is very hot, but it's also a pretty good early game armor. I would not hate... I'm just going to scroll through here and get these all off. I would not hate making a Gambeson. We don't have the tailoring to do it at the moment. A nail board trap. Several pieces of wood nailed together, some of the nails sticking straight up. Yeah, these are pretty nice too. We could just lure zombies to walk on them. Not super damaging, but you know what? It's very safe. A drill, sewing tools. We have a sewing kit, luckily. Shaving razor. Can be nice for morale to give yourself a nice little cleanup. Wood bead, wood billet. Okay, none of that's gonna do anything for me at the moment. We could practice things. Nope. Okay, nothing here that I'm caring about. All right, so let's mark you as done and you as done. There was nothing in there I cared about. Oh, that thermos. I might care about that thermos. Maybe if we're leaving and we have an opportunity. A small cemetery. That doesn't seem creepy at all. A feral human. The Cataclysm began as an outbreak of what then seemed like violent insanity, but there must be something more to it, as these lost souls freely walk among the undead without being attacked. This one's gotten their hands on a kitchen knife, and they appear eager to put it to use. Humans suck. I want to fight this, though. Has it seen me? It has. All right, immediately drop the backpack. Where am I gonna make this stand? I think... Come here, buddy. Let me zoom out. You heading this way? Yeah, you totally are. Feral humans are so dangerous. They can wield weapons. They can open doors. They are smart, so they can avoid bad terrain and traps. All right, I'm gonna fight him here because this window is 200 movement speed, so that'll slow him down. Man's got a knife. This could really suck. Yeah, you send the feral human reeling for 49 damage, critical. And when we crit, we come in here with brawling. Is that coming from my weapon, or did that come from brawling? But on crit, we can knock them backwards. Faint? No, none of that. So that must be coming from my weapon. Brutal strike, yeah. Stun 1 turn, knock back 1 tile, crit only. Requires 2 melee. That is so good. That is so good. He's bleeding. That was most of his HP, so it looks like he has probably 60 or 70 HP. I think normally a body part is like 80 to 100. Don't quote me on that. But he's stunned and he has bad bleeding. Beautiful. And he didn't get a chance to swing at me. So now he has to walk back in there. Beautiful. And I swept him so I wouldn't have downed him anyways. Now, on the other hand though, the thing about the furls, they're not fully zombie gross. Like it's an internal infection. So their stuff isn't super gross. Now, unfortunately in this case, she has a cell phone, some horrible gloves. Apparently the knife was destroyed. She has a multi-tool. But we have a multi-tool. Yeah, we have a multi-tool. All right, I don't know if they get up as zombies. I'm not gonna chance it. All right, cool. You know what? Before we even put that bag back on, let me just prowl up this street a little bit and see what we see. A fat zombie. Oversized grasshopper. Cat. I just want to see how spicy this area is. Okay, an open garage. Corpse of an oversized crow. Bruised corpse of an oversized crow. A suitcase, a basketball. Neoprene arm sleeves. I would like those. Okay, I think I'm willing to fight for that. House sign. A simple signpost made of wood. Basically 2 planks alongside and nailed on top of each other. Or am I not allowed to read it from where I'm at? Alright, I want to get into this house. Oh. Zombie runner. 58 away. I think if we edge... Or let's just come in from the other side. I don't have to go up the street. Bruised corpse of an over... Okay, so the crows apparently had a zombie fight. One of the things I love in this game is that the different factions of creatures are not allied. So many games, it's like, oh, yeah, yeah, randomly, everyone's attacking Babel. Yeah, these are, you know, skeletons and zombies and a group of mutants and some other random thing. But yeah, they're just randomly choosing to attack you. Yeah, that annoys me greatly. Okay, I kind of am piecing together what happened here. Those crows got pulled in to try to eat the zombies. And there was a big brawl. All right, can I wear this without causing me problems? Base arms. Yeah. Okay, yeah, because we have a tank top on. Having the neoprene arm sleeves doesn't matter. And it wouldn't anyways because these are worn close to the skin. I believe the layers are close to skin, regular layer, outer layer, and then maybe like strapped. Something like that. Okay, cool. Now we have at least something on our arms, even if it's not stellar. A hoe. What's she doing here? Straw basket, work gloves. I already have work gloves. Plastic flower pot, a camisole. Tactical handgun digest. Spawn a zombie, 9 tiles. Okay. Gotcha. Let's drop backpack. Okay, I was kind of wanting to fight him in a slightly different spot. All right, if I grab that, don't ask me why. Literally everything is modular in this world, or almost everything. Whoa, that was not what I wanted to do. Apparently, IKEA won the furniture wars. Folding knife. An MP3 player, and a waterproof smartphone case. That could actually be kind of handy. Folding knife, I don't care about that. Just out of curiosity. Okay, well, yeah. Unload the waterproof phone case. Drop. We just pick up a second smartphone. Yes. That's not favorited, so that's not my smartphone. I don't care about that. Item. Grab. Waterproof smartphone case. I've never seen one of these before in game. And I'm going to insert my smartphone. Well, there you go. Got me, it's not an otter box. Obviously, it's a beaver box. It's a beaver box. Legally distinct. We got it in the... We're a lumberjack. Yeah, obviously, we would put our stuff in the beaver box. All right, let's go tactically clear this house before I put my backpack on. Let's not forget that it's sitting outside. Okay, no, Babel. We're clearing the house. All right, now we do want to be careful. That spicy stuff out on the street, I may not go into those front rooms. Crouch. Yeah. I'm looking for clothes upgrades pretty hard right now. So I'm willing to chance this a little more than I might otherwise. Opera gloves? Who owns 2 pairs of opera gloves? Who are these people? Down-filled blankets, pillowcase, quilt. Okay. I mean, at some point we would like that kind of stuff. Does he see me? No. He is bleeding. I wonder if the crows are still having a war here. Okay. Walk normally. Okay. Nope. Just kidding. Crouch. Yeah, see, if we're crouching next to a windowsill, we can get this close without being exposed, but we can't peek while we're doing that? Huh. All right, well, that's fine. Close and close. Then we walk. Then we peek. All right. All right, something's on a little bit of a rampage. Yeah, it's the crows. I never thought I would be so happy to see oversized crows. Now, on the downside, notice how many of these are dead. Steel-toed boots, but they're destroyed. Standpipe maintenance log. I actually think that might be a really important book. Well, probably not for this character. Smartphone, bruise. I would love to get out there and smash some of these corpses. Bruised corpse of an oversized ladybug. The runner died. Holy moly, what is going on the street? Morphine. It's a vial, though. I don't think I can administer that without a syringe. Okay. We might be really looking out. A wristwatch. Do I have a watch? I do. Long sleeve t-shirt. Yep, there we are. All right, so we're going to drop off our tank top. We're going to wear the long sleeve shirt. Now, this is going to be a little warm at some points, probably, but... Oh, those are on the same layer, huh? All right, well, I'm not sure I care. I think I might be all right with that. Arm encumbrance is 11. I think that's okay. I like having a little extra something there. All right, anything in the bathroom? Dental floss. You know what? We'll take that shaving razor. Can I activate that right now? It's not on the activation one, huh? A razor blade on a comfortable handle. Much easier to shave with than a loose razor. Activate. I think it's too dark. All right, it is what it is. Oh, I didn't see you. A hoodie. If I wear that hoodie, well, hoodie. Torso and armor. Layer is normal. Can I wear that without a problem? I can. Okay, not bad. And what's that take my encumbrance up to? Okay, the arm encumbrance now is looking maybe a little more spicy. Let's drop the neoprene, I think. Well, you know what? I'm going to take that back to my bike, I think. Yeah, let's take that back to the bike. Popular mechanics, I'm pretty sure we have one. Maybe not. Okay, it's in my inventory either way now. All right, now I'm a lot more comfortable coming in here. Let's go get our bag. We're gonna start looting. A fat zombie to the west. It's fine. Okay, we got a lot of important things in here. Still not happy with our food situation, our water situation. But it is kind of what it is. I would absolutely be ecstatic if somehow we found another axe. Probably in like a garage or a shed. And acid tablets. No, I don't think I need that. Ladle, steak knife, newspaper. What is this on the ground? Cardboard box. Cooking on a budget. Those seem like those might have some cooking recipes. I'm willing to pick that up. In fact, let's just read that quick. I'm not sure if I can learn the recipes off. Yeah, it's showing blue, which means I can learn stuff from them. Some of these have some nice recipes. All right, you know what? I'm going to take those. Those aren't too heavy. A half-liter glass jar, a gallon jug. I'm going to grab that. We have, you know what? Let's eat the pudding. Ooh, butter. Possibly Larry could become the Butter King. Butter Lord. Anyone knows that reference? A funnel. Funnels could be nice if we want to refill water via rain. All right, I think I'm willing to chance. Yeah, fat zombie. Don't care. All right, kind of a living room thing going on here. No, close. How are we looking stuff-wise? Pretty empty, actually. Okay, and those are crows, so I don't need to smash. I really want to smash that runner, if nothing else. Hello. A random fox. All right. We gotta be careful here. A cardinal, a robin, some sparrows, pigeons, wild rabbit, zombie, fat zombie. Okay, none of those are particularly dangerous at the moment. I just want to get up here and smash some of these special zombies. Headless zombie, a normal zombie. The normal zombie is on me. Let's drop our bag. All right, come on, buddy. I don't really have good terrain to fight in. Yeah, this is gonna be really annoying. We're gonna have a whole bunch of safety interrupts, but again, I don't really want to turn those off. All right, and we also don't have good terrain over here. That also is just kind of is what it is. All right, let's just crit him right when he walks up. Swept him off his feet. He grabbed me. There we go. That's how we do. Cigarettes, painkillers, 16. Yes, please. Corpse of a crow. Okay, I don't need to smash crow corpses. Wait 20 seconds. That'll say wait until you catch breath if I'm really out of breath. Cigar. Alcohol wipes. Yes. Smash him. Crawling zombie spotted. Ignore. Alright, now cemeteries can be a little spicy. I do believe you can grave rob in this game if you have a shovel, if you are so inclined. Okay, fat zombie, I'm okay with that. Okay, a headless and a fat. Where is this headless? Up the road. Okay. I am most interested in killing, well, smashing the corpses of the zombies up here. Fat zombie. We gotta be very careful here because I'm ignoring so many threats if I ubu and accidentally ignore something dangerous. Smartphone that's locked, don't care. Decayed zombie spotted. Okay, ignore that. Heard a moaning zombie. You hear an alarm go off. I wonder if the zombie makes the alarm sound. Where's that coming from? That house, maybe? Okay, this is starting to get spicier than I signed up for. I really want to smash that runner corpse, though. What were you? That's the overgrown crow. Okay, the decayed zombie. I don't know if he came out of the window or if he dug himself out of the ground. A normal zombie. Where's that runner corpse? Right there. I really hate runners. Diving cylinder. Golf bag. Okay, I need to get my backpack off the street. That's gonna be calling in more things. All right, you know what? This is getting spicy. We got to be very careful. I really want to smash that, though. That is the type of run-ending zombie that's going to come back. It's going to get me. You were attacked. All right, stop. All right, jerk. You got a lot of stuff on you. A duct tape wallet. All right, I don't care about most of that. Spotted, ignore. All right. I think some of these might be coming out of the cemetery. All right, it's not too spicy yet. What do you got? Chewing gum. By right of combat, I'm eating the chewing gum. All right, smash him. Ignore. Smash him. Ignore. Headless zombie, ignore. All right. Yeah, it's getting spicier and spicier. 36 tiles to the north. It's all right. Smash. Stop smashing. All right. A feral human, pipe-wielding maniac. Okay, let's do this. Furrows are fast. All right, I am definitely pushing it. There's another furrow. Yeah, that's sound. All right, come here, you. Actually, let's fight here. Maybe I can get them in the long grass. Nope. What were you wielding? Pipe wielding. Okay. Wow, you're still standing? You send the furrow human reeling for 38 damage. A hit on the arm critical. You sweep the zombie for 35. They climb to their feet. Hits me in the torso, but your armor protects you. Thank you, football armor. Minimal pain. We're in light wariness. Yeah, we're getting pooped. We're getting pooped. All right, smash you. Ignore the alarm. Okay, that's what I wanted to get, was that runner. Normal zombie. Another zombie runner. I'm not sure I can step onto that street. God, is this where I die? 2 headless zombies. Okay. Like I said, zombie runners are like run-enders. Ah, man. Okay, a regular zombie and a regular zombie. Alright, come here, guys. Now, these guys aren't as spicy, but see, you don't really want to be in multiple fights. You really don't want to be in multiple fights. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. They also get a strength bonus when there's multiples adjacent to you. Zombie struggles. Okay, he fell over. Oh, have we made horrible decisions? We have. All right, apply a band-aid to my right leg. That did not stop the bleeding. Okay, activate the ring holder. And then we're just gonna, now our hands are free. We're gonna pass time to put pressure on the bleeding. We're gonna take another ibuprofen. We're gonna use an alcohol wipe. Alcohol wipe. Yeah, we're just gonna go through and clean up. Not gonna help anymore. And then band-aids. Yes. Yes. We're going from none to very poor, but it's better than nothing. Okay, you idiots. Smash. Alright, wait. Okay, we're not actually that pooped. We're actually not that pooped. Our wariness is building up, which is like your long-term being exhausted. Nice. I want that. Oh. Okay, no. My wood axe is still there. For a second, I thought my wood axe was destroyed. Activate wood axe. Decayed zombie. Alright, I'm willing to fight decayed zombies if I have to. Crawling zombie. I am being so... That street is bad. I'm being very obstinate here, but I really want to smash that. Oh. Games that duplicate sound. Alright, but we got him. Alright, is there another one over here I need to be aware of? Normal zombie. Normal zombie. You're a crawler. What is this building? It's just a house. For a second, it looked like a fire station. All right. We have grossly overstayed our welcome here. You know what? No. Can't ignore. Man, whoever broke in that house, I hope you are happy. I hope you are happy. All right. Am I dragging anything with me? No, I'm not. All right. We danced with the devil there. That could have been incredibly spicy. You know what? Let's just not even just go via street. I want that long string. Let's cut through here. I'm trying to make it a little harder for anything that's tracing me via smell, just in the off chance that they are. All right, that should be plenty far away. What's that? A lighter. Hello, fox. Moderate pain. Okay, we need to chill while our pain goes down. We're not actually that wounded. A zombie child. All right. I do not want to really fight a zombie child while I'm in this much pain and we're kind of tired. Let's just back off. A gallon jug, yes. Let's just back off. We'll go back down here. We'll just relax a few minutes, let the painkillers kick in. Takes a couple minutes. Dump. Cloth patches. Make out jugs. Hammer. Apparently I have an in-progress disassembly of a newspaper, sure. The butter, plastic. Lighter, band-aids. We've used up most of our band-aids there, unfortunately. Do it. Okay, all that's in there. All right, activate. Where's this in progress? You. Wield the in progress. Yes. Store that in my axe holster. We recover 2 paper. There we go. Drop. You. All right, so I think I want to do a little bit of crafting. Can I grab the bike and pull it? And I just want to move this without having to make the noise of starting it. All right. You. Pour water into a container. Okay, nope, I don't have what I want. Grab. I want one of our gallon... Nope. Well, one of our gallon jugs. Actually, I'll take both of them. And then give me the cast iron pot. Yep. I think we're going to make some water here. If I need to spend a few minutes healing up and just letting the pain go down. Okay. Put some water in there. Grab that table, slide it over, let it go, drop here. All right, that, and that. So we have 1 gallon jug of water, 1 empty gallon jug, and a cast iron pot. I think you can see where this is going. Can I disassemble? What is that button? Construct. Find. That is not disassembling. Let me go grab a couple tools. I think it's because I don't have the right tools on me. No, I don't want that. Give me the hammer. Screwdriver set. I'll also take the sewing kit. Wrench, I don't think we need. Give it to me anyways. Okay, give me those things. All right, am I able to do that now? It's not disassemble. Should be able to take apart. Okay, what if I... No corpses to butcher. Oh, I'm forgetting something, I'm sure, here. Okay, I'm gonna have you guys pause for just a second. In fact, actually, you know what? We're at the end of the episode. I'm gonna double check what I need to do to take this apart. I really don't want to smash it because I don't want to damage my axe. So we'll do that. All right, so a little bit more house raiding here. We have some pretty good stuff, I would say. obviously still missing things. We've got the clothing, not into good clothing, but I feel like we have baseline clothing now. We have long sleeves, we have some stuff on our arms, we have torso armor, a decent head armor. We have that riot gear that I would like to repair. So if we could get that up and running, we'd be in a really good place. To repair our axe, we would need welding equipment. We would just need to find that at the moment. So ways to go on that one. Next time we'll come back, we'll do maybe even a little cooking, but definitely we're just gonna boil some water. This is a good opportunity since we're in moderate pain anyways, and I do not want to get into fights at moderate pain if I can help it. So we may chill here for just a little bit next time. All right, as always, if you enjoyed your stay here with Larry, don't forget to leave a like on the video. That helps me and Larry a ton. If you'd like to support the channel, you can always leave a super thanks here, join me live for a super chat, check out the channel memberships or the Patreon linked in the channel info. All right, Larry will see you in the next one, guys. Stay safe out there. See you there.